In the small town of Millfield, the residents were used to seeing clowns on special occasions. But one day, a new clown appeared, and he was different from any they had ever seen. He wore a raggedy, mismatched costume and had a grotesque mask that seemed to be made of human skin. His name was Mr. Chuckles, and he quickly became a source of fear and dread for the town. At first, Mr. Chuckles would only appear at night, lurking in the shadows and scaring anyone who crossed his path. But soon he began to show up during the day, standing outside the windows of homes and staring in with his lifeless eyes. Parents warned their children to stay away from him, but the more they tried to avoid him, the more persistent he became. As the days passed, the sightings of Mr. Chuckles became more frequent, and his attacks became more brutal. He would break into people's homes and leave behind a trail of blood and terror. His maniacal laughter could be heard echoing through the streets at all hours of the night. The town was on edge, and the local authorities were powerless to stop him. They searched for any clues about the origins of Mr. Chuckles, but there was nothing to be found. It was as if he had appeared out of thin air. One day, a group of brave citizens decided to take matters into their own hands. They organized a search party and entered the abandoned circus tent where Mr. Chuckles had last been seen. They were armed with weapons, flashlights, and a determination to put an end to the clown's reign of terror. But as they made their way through the dark corridors of the tent, they soon realized that they were not alone. The sound of giggling children grew louder and louder until it was almost deafening. The search party members began to feel a presence closing in around them, a presence that seemed to be made of pure evil. Suddenly the lights went out, and the laughter stopped. When they turned their flashlights back on, they found themselves face to face with Mr. Chuckles. His grotesque mask was even more horrifying up close, and his knife glinted in the dim light. The search party tried to fight back, but it was no use. Mr. Chuckles was too fast, too strong. He sliced through them one by one until there was no one left standing. The clown's laughter echoed through the circus tent as he dragged their lifeless bodies deeper into the maze. The town of Millfield was forever scarred by the memory of Mr. Chuckles and the horrors he inflicted upon them. They never found out who or what he was, but some say he still lurks in the shadows, waiting for his next victims to come along. The mere mention of his name sends shivers down the spines of those who survived his terror. I hope that scared you a little. Remember to like and subscribe. Send it to your easily scared friends and show them that you're braver than them. This has been another creepy midnight story. Good night.